Today in this episode we're going to discuss what the 2018 will bring to Pixel Worlds. Hello everybody, hello and welcome. My name is Jake and I'm the community manager here at Pixel Worlds headquarters. And today we're going to discuss what is going to happen in Pixel Worlds in the year 2018. First, let's take a look at the past a bit, what has happened during the last year. And then we're going to discuss what is going to come out in 2018, what we, the developers here in Pixel Worlds headquarters, what we want to accomplish and what we want to do with the game. So that's going to be all about today's episode. So mostly just me talking to you guys, but that's like normal, right? So around 1 year ago, we launched Pixel Worlds globally to everybody on Android and on iOS. And a few months after that, we released it to PC on June. If we take a look at the past back then and what the game was like, I think it was missing a lot of the core elements that we have then later on brought to the game. So for example, we didn't have like private messages and any kind of quests, you know, daily quests that we normally have right now. Then events, any kind of events, they didn't exist back at the start of the year 2017, and we have added so much into the game in the past 1 year that I actually can't like imagine how much stuff we have brought and how much stuff like you guys have been asking from us, and we've been adding them. And that's our plan in the future as well, to listen to you guys and in your opinion what would be the best ideas and best features for the game, and then add them. Here if we take a look at the familiars, it was I think one of the most requested features to have some kind of familiar, some kind of pets, and then at the fall of 2017 we brought them to you guys. And then at the end of 2017, first at the Halloween, we brought the Black Tower, and that was something playable content that we had created in the form of that Black Tower and the parkour, and a lot of you guys really loved it. And then we decided to kind of take this concept a little bit further and bring the NPC monsters and the netherworld into the game. Of course, our goal in the future as well is to take this concept of NPCs and monsters and continue building that, and going to bring maybe the monsters so you could actually place them in your world and have them roam around your parkour worlds. That is something on our list right now that we want to bring to you guys in the 2018. Our goal in the future is to develop this game with you. And well, in that regard, if you have any good suggestions, put them into the comment section down below. I will read them, and if there are any good ones, yeah, that's probably gonna be added into the game at some point. So let's go and discuss what's going to happen in the year 2018, because just yesterday all the developers here in Pixel Worlds office, we gathered around a table and sat there for hours and discussed all about Pixel Worlds and what do we want to bring into the game, and what we have seen you guys asking for, and what you guys would like to see, what would be great ideas, and how can we make them work together. We did a whole day of that, and we planned most of the 2018 updates. Some things are going to change, and of course I'm not going to tell you guys like everything. I'm not going to tell you everything that's going to happen, but like mostly where we want to take this game. There is going to be an update in like 2 weeks time, and that is going to be about the netherworld and taking maybe it up a notch, taking it to another level, or yeah, making it something else. We're not gonna take the netherworld away, no. It is going to stay there, we're just going to bring something alongside of it. Also, we are going to change the start of the game a bit. So we think the game is very hard when you are just starting out. So the first time you get the game on your hands, so what you need to do, what is the point of this game, and what happens. We here in Pixelworld's office, like all of the developers, think that maybe we should try to do something to make it a little bit easier when new player starts the game. Not to make the game easier, but more understandable. So in the future, we are going to add some features that are going to make the game more understandable and less complicated, but still keep it nice and challenging. But that is one of our goals, to make it easier for new players. And then of course we are going to add more content for you guys, and let's talk about that a little bit more, because I have my list here, so I'm going to check it out, and then we're going to talk about it. Then let's talk about events, because we're going to do a lot of events this year as well. And I think there's going to be more of these mini events that you guys have been seeing lately. Like, for example, when there was the Finnish Independence Day, you guys could get those Finnish pendants from soil blocks, and then of course the New Year's event where there were fireworks in the shop. So more of those mini events, but we're going to see bigger events as well. And there's going to be Valentine's Day, I think, next, and St. Patrick's Day as well in the near future. So these kind of events and things are still going to come out, and some boosters and items related to those events. Talking about boosters, in the year 2018, we are going to bring you guys more of those bigger theme boosters, like for example that we had in 2017. Like the Samurai booster, for example. It was a theme booster that revolved around medieval Japan, ninjas and samurais. So we're going to do a few of those kind of bigger boosters that are going to be more of a permanent thing inside the game. We haven't decided those themes yet, but I just want to give you guys some examples that what they could be. So they could be like pirates, for example, Wild West themed boosters, or jungle themed boosters, or something like that. But we are right now in the middle of deciding what those boosters will be, and of course you will have a chance to have your say in that. So if there is a type of a booster or a type of a theme that you would want in the Pixel worlds, go into the comment section, tell me about it, what you would like to see as well in the 2018 boosters and themes. So would the pirates be better, or would it be something else? Maybe another medieval booster? Well, let's do a small recap. So make the game easier to understand for new players, so there's not so much of a learning curve, so to speak, when the game starts. Then of course new events, new boosters. We are going to be developing the PvE, so the netherworld, new monsters, give those monsters to you so you could build that, bring new dungeons with new enemies, new kind of rules, new kind of rewards, and maybe we are going to see some bosses this year as well. Maybe, not promising anything, but that is something that we are right now discussing. But definitely we are going to keep developing the monsters and the PvE mechanics and how that goes. Most likely there's going to be more farmable items as well in the 2018, so new farmables if you like to do that, and use that to gain gems in Pixel worlds. And one thing as well, the PvP. So we think the PvP is not done yet. So we are planning right now to make some changes to the PvP, and maybe make it so that you could have your own party. And when you go inside the, when you go inside dungeons as well, you could form your own party with your friends, and then go inside those dungeons and try to conquer it. One of our dreams here in Pixel World's headquarters would be to create something that you could use to compete against each other inside the game. Is it going to be PvP in some way with new rules, new logics, or will there be a new kind of game inside Pixel Worlds that you could use to compete against each other and have leaderboards? We don't know the answers to all of these questions right now, and I'm telling you guys because I want your answers and your thoughts on this, and would it be a great idea in your opinion? Even though we kind of have decided that this is what we want to do, we are first going to listen to you guys, and do you think it's a good idea? Guilds or clans, that is something that we have been wanting to create here in Pixel Worlds for ages right now, and we are definitely looking into that right now. So you could create your own guild with your friends and then battle against other guilds in PvP, in PvE, maybe in some other way as well. So that is something that we would definitely want to create, and we're looking into right now. And then we want to create a better way to trade, and better way to find the items that you want, and better way to sell them as well. So we're not sure what kind of thing it will be. A lot of you guys have been asking for us to create some kind of a new way to trade, maybe a vending machine or something, but what we have been thinking here in Pixel Worlds headquarters is something totally different, and something that is going to make the trading much more focused, much more easier, and for a way for you to find the item that you want immediately. For example, if you want to have 100 granite blocks, you could just go somewhere and you know that it's going to be there, and then you just look at it and then you just buy it. So you don't have to do the searching for it. So that is definitely something that we are right now developing, and we are looking into, and hopefully we get that out during this spring of 2018, and we are so excited about that. So if there is anything that you would like to suggest, if you have any ideas for features, for new items or anything, for example, if you have an idea for a flaming fist of stone or something, I don't know, tell me about it in the comments below, and who knows, maybe your idea will end up in a game or in the game. Thank you guys for watching this. I'm Jake, I'm the community manager here at Pixel Worlds headquarters, and I'll see you in Pixel Worlds.